Hey there, champions. As you can see, I have your assignment for today on my screen, and you're just going to work through a couple before you do it on your own. Okay, so just like in my teaching video that you watched before doing this, we are going to add 10 to our rods and dots. So let's look at our first one, number 1. Remember, the first thing that we need to do is we need to count how many rods and dots we already have. Okay, here we go. So let's count our rods first. We always count our tens first. We have 1, 2, 3 rods. So I am going to click on my pencil and I am going to go ahead and write a 3 in my tens place. Okay, I have a 3 in my tens place, and I need to count my dots to get my number for my ones place. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to write a 6 in my ones place. There we go. Okay, so now I have 36. Let's go back and make sure that I actually have 36 rods and dots. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So yes, I have 36 represented with my rods and dots. So now I'm going to add 10 more, okay? So we are going to add 10. The way that we're going to do this is we are just going to draw an extra rod to our rods and dots because we're adding 10 and a rod represents 10, right? So if we look at this rod and we count each individual block, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I am just going to click on a color and I am going to draw in an extra rod. And now I'm adding 10, so just straight down. Okay, so let's go back and recount now that we have added an extra rod or added 10. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 4 rods. So I'm going to put a 4 in my tens place. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dots. So I'm going to put a 6 in my ones place. And I got number 46. I have a 4 in my tens place and a 6 in my ones place. So let's go back and make sure that I do have 46. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Okay, great job. Let's go to number 2. Okay, the first thing that we're going to do is count and see how many rods and dots we have. So let's start with our rods. We're going to start with our tens place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to write a 5 in my tens place. And then we're going to count our dots. 1, 2. So I am going to put a 2 in my ones place. It's kind of a crazy looking 2. Okay, so now we're going to add 10 more, right? We're going to add a rod to our rods and dots. I'm just going to come over and I'm going to add a rod just straight down. There we go. So now let's count and see how many rods and dots I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rods. So I'm going to write a 6 in my ones place. And I'm going to count my dots. 1, 2. So I'm going to put a 2 in my ones place. Okay, so now I have the number 62. Let's go back and make sure that I have 62 rods and dots. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62. All right, guys, I'm going to let you do the last 4 on your own. Make sure that you count your rods and dots first, and then add a rod when you are trying to determine what 10 more is.